fans, you got the show Bill Schuyler here at One Wrestling and the Big Slam Nation, here with breaking news for NXT and Ring of Honor. We're going to open up first with the Ring of Honor's news. Lio Rush has signed on the dotted line for Ring of Honor one day prior to facing Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Jay Lethal in Dallas, Texas, at the match on Friday night, Supercard of Honor. If he is successful in defeating Lethal in this match, he will be ready and completely open to defending the Ring of Honor title worldwide and working only with Ring of Honor. Seems to be the deal, an exclusive one for Lio Rush, one of the best guys on the indies, one of the greatest rising stars in the industry. Him in Ring of Honor right now in a feud with Jay Lethal is going to be monumental. Awesome. Congratulations out to Lio Rush. And then we also had some breaking news in regards to Luke Harper. He had knee surgery this week, which was successful, and he will be out for 6 to 9 months. He will not be at WrestleMania this weekend. And it also appears that originally it looked to be that Braun Strowman was possibly going to be the winner for the Andre the Giant Memorial. He was the one that they were really grooming for it, but things apparently have soured backstage with the big man, and he seems to be in the doghouse, if you will. Things are completely changing with this Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Nobody knows exactly who's going to be in it, who the possible top contenders are. It's going to be a complete, basically off the cuff shoot match. We don't know what's going to happen. It's going to all transpire right up before the gorilla position. Now, also we had breaking news coming from Triple H himself prior at the NXT conference this week. He announced the first 7 contenders for the Global Cruiserweight title. This, of course, is going to be a tag team tournament going for the WWE Global Cruiserweight Champion. It's going to be an annual tournament event, so I'm not sure how they're going to handle this belt, how it's going to be defended, or if it will not be defended and it's only going to be a yearly thing, perhaps something similar to Japan, where you're going to be getting a trophy more so than a belt. Interested to see how they're going to handle that. That is going to debut on July 13th on the network. It's going to be 10 episodes, 32 competitors, and Revolution Pro Wrestling, Progress from the UK, and Evolve are all going to be having the preliminary matches for wrestlers on their own house shows leading up to the final tournament, guys who will be making it on television, all being filmed down at NXT in Florida. And those tapings are going to transpire on the entire week of June. It's going to be a 5-day taping starting June 20th. So yes, the spoilers will be out there. I will not be reporting any spoilers on this event. I won't even be looking because I want to be surprised like everybody else and just enjoy the tournament. Let's give you the rundown of who they have so far. We have Rich Swann. Rich Swann, you know him now if you're watching NXT, if you're fans of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Dragon Gate, CZW, Evolve, you know Rich Swann, one of the greatest wrestlers in the business, and it's fantastic to see him finally making it here in the WWE Universe, a top contender for this championship, without a doubt. Then we got Zack Sabre Jr. all over the UK, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla here in the States, and Noah in Japan. Zack Sabre Jr. has been wrestling since, I believe, age 14. He is one of the greatest wrestlers in the UK right now, And again, another top contender. These are some tremendous guys they have starting this off. Tommaso Ciampa, former Ring of Honor television champion, all throughout the Indies, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and of course he's now been in NXT himself. Rich Swann, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano, who also has been on the list for this, all have signed and are now permanently with NXT, although they still could wrestle for independence as long as it's not on television or tape. Now, Johnny Gargano, of course, you would know him from Ring of Honor, Evolve, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Dragon Gate, and Evolve, and of course NXT. Johnny Wrestling right now is in a very unique position. He is the former Evolve champion, but right now he is part of the tag team champions in Evolve, and his tag team partner, get this, my friends, in the 6 degrees of Johnny Gargano, he is tag team champions with Impact TNA Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway, the former Evolve champion. Drew Galloway, the former WWE Chosen One by Vince McMahon and Intercontinental Champion. Drew Galloway is the man right now in Impact Wrestling, and this is just a very odd situation to have a connection hand in hand with a WWE talent and TNA talent. What's going on in the locker room there? Nobody really knows. Then we got, may not be saying this correct, but it's Noam Dar. He is a Scottish Israeli. He is from Tel Aviv, Israel. You know him primarily from, if you watch TNA, he was on the British Boot Camp. He Progress Wrestling, Revolution Pro Wrestling. This guy is killer and outstanding. These guys are all just unbelievable. And then we got Akira Tawazo. You know him from Dragon Gate, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and promotions worldwide. One of the best Japanese wrestlers, not currently wrestling for New Japan or Noah. He's just out of this world. He likes to wrestle here in the United States. He loves here in the States, and he is just living large on the indie scene here in the States, and he is a great possibility as well for this title. And then the last guy we have is someone I know nothing about. I tried to find some information out on this guy. He is from the Indies in Japan, and their Indies, I'm talking the Indies, like you would have here, guys, like in the so-called bingo halls and armories where you got very small, 50 guys, 100 guys coming in to see him. For his name is Ho Ho Lund, Lund. And I know nothing about him, so he's going to be a complete and utter surprise for me. I'm going to continue to try to maybe find something for him and get it out there to you guys. But that is all the breaking news going on here on WrestleMania weekend tonight. The TakeOver Dallas goes on. There's no news yet other than the fact that rumor is the Bullet Club will be backstage here at TakeOver and at WrestleMania, and they will be at Monday Night Raw's tapings as well. So what's going to go on and transpire with the Bullet Club / the Balor Club, still up in the air how that's going to be, but expecting big things from TakeOver, big things from WrestleMania, and big things with Ring of Honor, with Lio Rush having his feud with Jay Lethal, two of the greatest wrestlers in the world right now going up against each other. Lio Rush is going to be a fantastic, big acquisition for Ring of Honor. I cannot wait to see him getting involved with New Japan and taking it in with the Ring of Honor roster. Lio Rush, one of the greatest in the business. And to the 7 men who have been signed so far for the global cruiserweight championship for the for WWE NXT. Um, these guys all are top names in the business other than Ho Ho Lund. So with that, on the show, follow me at You Got The Show on Twitter. Follow us at The Big Slam Nation. Bill Apter at Apter1 Wrestling. Big Ray at Big Ray Show. Billy Ray Valentine at Billy Ray Hustle. The Professor Quintana at PROFPW Hustle. The Pharaoh of Fancy, the dirtiest in the city himself, 8-Track Brown. Follow him at Pharaoh of Fancy. Connor Morgan at OK Fabe. Shout out to OK Fabe, who's there in Dallas for all the events going on, along with the icon and our boss, Bill Apter. Shouts out to Bill Apter, Hall of Famer and icon, going to be out there handling all kinds of events going on at all the wrestling going on at WrestleMania weekend. Fame Black at Fame Black, and I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody else on this. Oh, got Kenny Killer and the Sunday Segway. All right, and him and his partners on that. Shout out to them, all part of the Big Slam Nation. My friends, I will see you at the matches, and I'll catch you down the road.